If you want to know about hanging of carpets, please watch this video. I'm going to be sharing you my own personal preference on what I think is the best way to hang a carpet. Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of mprugs.com. Hope you and your family are doing well. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my personal preference on how to hang carpets and what I would be doing in my own home if I have basically to hang a carpet on the wall. There are several videos that I have made in our channel that shows you examples of carpets, especially the silk carpets. It's very common to hang up small silk carpets. And even with the larger pieces, like the two that we have here, both of these carpets, we have an antique, this is a wool saruk Persian rug. We have a pure silk gom rug. This is an actual inspiration for this video here today. We have a piece that we had specially prepared for our client who's going to display it on the wall. But being that we weren't too sure which side he is going to do it, because there is a light side and a dark side to pure silk rugs. What I suggested to him is to allow us to do something that will allow him to basically choose which side he wants to do, while at the same time being able to, in the future, if he decides to lay it on the floor, he should be able to do it without any issues. One of the most common methods in hanging carpets is the usage of rings. Like, for example, we have a couple, this is very common, especially with the small pieces, but I've also seen it with large pieces, where you have rings or you have some sort of tags, something attached to various parts of the top of the rug. Like, for example, you have the rings right here in the picture, very common. The problem is, what happens when you decide that you want to put the carpet on the floor? It's not a big deal on the small silk carpets like this one right here. Chances of you putting a small silk carpet on the floor is probably slim to none. But what if it's a large carpet? What if you want to hang it on the wall, but in case something may change where you want to lay it on the floor? I want to show you an option of what I think is the best thing to do, because we also have, for example, a lot of folks who have the carpets framed and everything. The framing, that is of course a very unique way of displaying a rug, whether it's the silk Turkish rugs or whether it's, for example, the pictorial, the Tabriz rugs. These are just examples. But for the most part, there is a method that I would suggest to you that I'm going to show you in this video. But before I do, just want to briefly let you know, we've been getting so many questions from viewers to our channel. And if you have also questions about a carpet that you have, below in the link, in the description, there is a link where I show you what type of pictures I need from the front, back corners of the rugs and all that stuff. Email us the pictures. I'll give you my 2 cents. I can give you quick opinions and answer your questions. This is something that we've been doing for years now. Also, this channel is all about handmade carpets from around the world. So if this is something that you enjoy, please feel free to subscribe. As you can see in the video, on the gom rug here, we decided we're going to take a band. This is a wool band. You can purchase this at just about any textile shop in the world, in any large city. And we had it done in the back of the rug, top and bottom. And this is the same with the antique wool carpet. You will notice, as you can see in the videos, there is no way for you to notice anything from the front. It is professionally done. From the back, it is also strong enough to be able to hold the rug in place, and equally important, if you look at, I'm just going to hang this hanging gome rug. Imagine if it had rings. You would have pressure points where the rug, the weight of the rug is basically on those rings right there. But by having the band going all the way across, it basically, the weight of the rug is distributed along the entire width. It actually puts less stress on the rug, and the band is so thick, it's so thin that when you stick a rod through, and this is what we have done here with the Hurricane, as you can see, the Hurricane has that band, and the idea is you mount a rod on a wall, then you can put the rug through the band and display it. And by having it displayed, you do not have any creases, so there is no issues whatsoever. And if you want to later on decide you want to put the rug on the floor, again, as you can see, very easy to do. So this right here is my personal preference on what I think would be an ideal solution for most folks if you are looking at hanging a rug on the wall and you don't want to damage it, but you also want to be able to have the flexibility of putting it on the floor. And in case you're wondering, on this gome rug right here, we had both ends done professionally, and it would cost, this is now in the summer of 2025, at the time the video is taken, it would have cost us, if I had just walked into a rug store and asked the rug stores to do it, and most of them that provide you a cleaning or repair service, they can easily do this. This would have cost us about $80 to $100 a meter. So in this case, this is 2.5 meters. So we're looking at about $200, $250 to have the bands put on the back. In this case right here, of course, we don't charge our clients. When we had our client who wanted this carpet, we told him, I said, well, obviously, we have our own repairmen that work for us, and to me, it's just part of customer service. The same thing, if you go out and you buy a very nice, whether it's expensive or whether it's a fine carpet, and you ask them to attach something on the back so that you can hang it, to me, it's a common courtesy. The dealer should not even think twice about charging you or something. It's the same thing with the rug padding. When a client buys a rug for me, I certainly don't charge for the padding. To me, it's just part of the deal. If they want it, it's there for them. So I thought I'd do this video. This is something that so many of you guys have asked me about hanging of carpets, what is my own personal preference, and an easy, effective way to go about it. So I hope this video was of help to you. Again, we have a bunch of other videos about the subject of hanging and displaying rugs on walls. It's in our channel. Feel free to look at them. Again, I'm going to be coming back to you with many more videos to come. I hope this one is of help to you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to hit the subscribe button if you like our channel. I'm going to be seeing you guys again soon. So until then, take care. Best wishes. Bye-bye.